Hi, my name is Brendaliz Acosta, and I did my breakthrough session in career. I did it in career because I had lost my job 6 months before, and I was in the process of finding a job, doing a coaching certification. I was thinking about potentially launching a business, and I was not sure what to do. During that process, a lot of emotions surfaced that I had not dealt during my corporate career. And as a result, I was in inaction mode. I was very reactive, very emotional, and I literally touched rock bottom. So I was ready for the breakthrough. There's nothing I was fearful about the breakthrough. I think deep down in my heart, I knew that that was the right step for me. Now, the day of the breakthrough session, I did had a lot of fears come up, which is actually a good thing. I was very fearful of what I would experience, meaning what would come up for me that I may not remember. So I do believe now that I would not be able to remember, or a memory will not come up unless I'm ready to manage. So that gives me a lot of peace of mind. And that's exactly what happened. A lot of things shifted for me during the breakthrough session. My daughter to this day says that the mom that did came out of the breakthrough session and the mom that came into the breakthrough session is two completely different versions. She calls me Brendaliz 2.0 is the version after the breakthrough session. And I would say, however, I did not feel that change immediately. It took me a couple of days for it to integrate. And one day I was going through a question and I felt a lot of anxiety. And it just dawned on me that I had the tools. I basically tuned in, did the work I needed to do. And within 5 to 10 minutes, I went from someone who was very fearful and anxious to someone who was actually building and creating my business plan. So that's when I realized that change had happened, because before the breakthrough session, it would have taken me days to be able to shift things. It has impacted all areas of life. It has impacted my relationship with my husband. It has impacted my relationship with my daughter. And to the point where I do attribute that our relationship right now, she's 14 years old, is the best it has been ever. And I don't think she would trust me the way she does if I had not gone through that process. If someone is hesitant about booking a session, I would say just do it. You don't know what you're going to experience unless you give yourself the opportunity. And if you're doubting, that means that deep down inside, something is saying this is the right thing for you. So just go 100% all in and you will not regret it. I do believe it was worth the investment of time and energy and focus, because I was able to let go of the things that were kept me stuck. And that for me is priceless. And I was able to come back, and basically within 45 days after my breakthrough session, I was launching my business. So I do attribute that to having gone through the process. If I could summarize this experience in one sentence, I would say exhilarating and excitement. That's what it was for me. It was very exhilarating, and it was filled of a lot of great aha moments and excitement. So I hope you also make that decision.